Annyeonghaseyo, hi guys. So I didn't think I'd actually make a video for this. Um, as you guys know, since like 2014, so like the past 4 years, me and my best friend Lisa have actually gone to Warped Tour, and like last year it was, well, actually this year it was me and my friend Laurel, um, with my friend Lisa and her friend Scott came there. The year before that, it was me, Felicia, my best friend Felicia, my best friend Danny, Lisa, and that was all of us. The year before that, it was Lisa, her cousin, her brother, and me. And it was one of those things like, and the year before that was me and Lisa. So I never thought that I would actually have to do a video on Warped Tour ending next year. The 24th and final cross country run for Warped Tour. And I never thought that I would actually be doing a video for the end of Warped Tour. Warped Tour just seemed like one of those things that always was going to keep going every year. And every year it's something that I look forward to. There's Warped Tour, well there's Katsu, there's Tora, there's Warped Tour, and there's KCON in LA. So it's like, but Warped Tour is always one of those things like, you look forward to it every year. And 90 plus bands, the date that I go to, and I have stuff with my friends and my family, we go to the Darien Lake one, the theme park. So we get to camp there, we get to go to the theme park, we get to go into the Warped Tour for the day. And then we go back through the park and stuff, and we ride the rides and stuff. And so most of the time, sometimes we run into the bands too. Most of the time, all the time we do. And when it was announced that Kevin Lyman was going to be ending Warped Tour, I was surprised and kind of very saddened because my girlfriend's actually going with me next year, and hopefully my friend Laura, my friend Danny, and hopefully that them are going to go too. I didn't think that next year was going to be the only year I was going to be able to bring my girlfriend to Warped Tour. It was one of those going to be one of the things that we could always go to every year. So I was very sad. I was very sad and heartbroken finding out that next year was going to be the last year. That next summer was going to be the last summer that Darien Lake was going to have Warped Tour, and it was like very sad. Like, okay, this is the article that actually was about 49 minutes ago updated. But this was actually updated on the 25th. I just updated today. It says, Kevin Lyman has felt like he's been attending his own funeral over the last 6 days. On November 15th, that's when it was announced, that the world's longest traveling music festival, Warped Tour, would be giving its 24th and final cross-country run this summer. Since the news broke, the creator behind the massive production has been giving a range of responses to the decision. A lot of people are positive and stuff about it. We have good memories of it. I haven't read anything Betty bashing him for it. And it's like, let me see. He actually did say, but it's not over. The Warped Tour founder emphasized that there are big plans in the works for the final full summer tour that kicks off in June. So it's one of those things like they plan on going out with a bang for they're gonna end it on a high note. And Warped has always been one of those things like people say, oh, it's going down the hill, whatever. I don't think it has. I mean, I've never seen Warped Tour and stuff not have a massive amount of people. At least at the Darien Lake one, they've always like had a huge amount of people, like tons of people. Kevin teased that the Warped Tour team will be heading across the world in the new year. Warped Tour Japan will be taking place April 2018. Also, there'll be a celebration for the tour's 25th birthday in 2019. So maybe they'll do one big tour and stuff again for the 25th anniversary of Warped Tour. So maybe 2019 they might do one special tour, but it's like I would hate for them to do only one concert date. Or, like, I think they should do the big ones, like Darien Lake and California, and one of those, it's like, Darien Lake is always well known for people going there. And it's really sad. Like, that's, it's not just going to, Darien Lake, but it's like being able to go there and meet so many different people, and so a lot of the people we see every year, and it's like, I love going to things and having so many bands that you like being there in one space and stuff, and you can go and see them like throughout the day. You can see like 6 or 7 bands that you love that you probably would never get a chance to see them or have the money to go see them, and see them all in one day. In one day, and only pay like $40 for a ticket. There's no other music festival that can do something like that. You have 90 plus bands where you get to also meet them. You get like-minded people that love the music that you do. And it's not crazy expensive. The sad thing about Warped Tour not continuing after next year is, if I want to see Black Veil Brides or Motionless Away, I'm seeing Motionless Away in February, but still, or this past year I saw Sum 41. I grew up in the 90s and stuff, being a 90s baby, hearing, I don't want to waste my time, and I face reality. That's a 90s, and never in my life would I think that I would get to see, Sum 41, and I haven't seen Family Force 5 since me and my best friend Lisa went to Creation, and then they came to Warped Tour. And it was the first time I had seen them and stuff since their lead singer had changed. And it was like, things like that, like, I never thought, like, it's so, and like, and then seeing Mice and Men, and then their lead singer, and then, that'd be the only time I got to see Mice and Men, and then not, getting to see the lead singer in there again. And then also the wonderful moment of getting to see Icon for Hire again, not just one year, but 2 years in a row. When me and Lisa hadn't seen them for 4 years and stuff, we hadn't seen them previously and stuff for like 4 years, when we had last gone to Creation, and they still remembered us. It's special moments like that, and also getting to actually freaking finally meet William Control. Like, that was the coolest thing, and getting to do a workshop with Chris Motionless, and then probably one of my favorite moments and stuff was doing the class and stuff. Me and my best friend Lisa, we got to do a class with Nikki Misery from New Year's Day, and we weren't aware that we were the only ones in the class. And they have a thing about Warped Tour at the classes, at the TEI classes, and that you're not allowed to film or record or anything or take pictures and everything and stuff. You can watch my vlog and stuff if you go back my earlier vlogs and stuff, which I'm going to try to post and stuff. I'm going to try to post in the comments and stuff so you can see the video. Me and my best friend, we were there with Nikki Misery, and he let me vlog. He let me do that vlog during the thing, and instead of teaching us anything formally, he was just playing his guitar for like the whole hour, like less than an hour, and we were talking and joking around. And he called one of our friends on the phone, who role played as him, and it was like we just BS'd and stuff and had fun and joked around and had that personal moment with him, and he was just like, you know what, forget it. Let's just let's just talk, and he didn't have to do that, and it was just one of those special memories. And we had those, we found out that my best friend Lisa found out that he likes Nightmare Before Christmas too, and The Crow, and different things. And the fact that like you could take that much time with, like, Warped Tour does something like that, doing the TEI classes, and it's so cool. Like, getting that personal moment and stuff with the artist and getting to talk to them. Even the Chris Motionless one, I got to tell my personal story and how music has brought me out of my shell, and the fact that I could make him smile the whole time, and he even said that, is something that I'm not going to forget. And I think Warped Tour creates these kind of memories, and you get to, I've met so many friends, and I got to meet friends that I haven't got to see in person, and it was just, I think Warped Tour is one of those things that it brings in thousands of people from everywhere, and you get to make connections with the bands that you probably wouldn't even get the chance to do that. And if you want to see the band and stuff that you like, most of the time to meet them, you had to pay like $80, $90, or, you know, I got to see BVB at Warped Tour a few times, and now I've seen them like 6 times, and I get to see them for the 7th time, and Andy for the 8th time in February. But I get to see them a few times at Warped Tour, and the thing is like, you get to see and make those connections with artists and with friends, and you make friends. You're just like, wow, you like that band too? Holy crap, that's so cool. And, you know, I got to meet Falling in Reverse, which that was so cool, and I found some bands that I have become friends with. And it's like, it's so sad to see something that's makes so many memories and has so many memories in my heart and for my friends, and me and my friends have connections with that now. It's going to be sad to see it end, but the fact that I get to bring my girlfriend next year, which I'm so excited about, but I get to spend those moments with not just the artists, but with not just the artists, but with my friends. And, you know, they're going to be going out on top, and it's going to be sad, but, you know, we're always going to have those memories. And I guess we just got to make sure we make, you know, Warped Tour 2018, better than ever. And, you know, we'll see what happens in 2018, what happens with the 25th anniversary. I'm excited to see what Warped Tour has in store for next year. For me, I'd say the bands that I really, really hope go, it would be cool if they brought, like, you know, if they brought Motionless Away, Black Veil Brides, you know. But if they brought, like, maybe Five Finger Death Punch, or, you know, bring Sleeping with Sirens back, and bring Icon for Hire. Icon for Hire is a band that, you know, is a smaller band that they come out with new stuff. Bring Icon for Hire, bring Skillet, bring Metallica, you know, Metallica. Bring so many different amount of bands, and old bands and new bands, and bring Sum 41 back. Bring Set It Off and Motionless Away, and what else? Set It Off, and, you know, I know William Control was, you know, retired in a sense, but I'm okay with anything, and I am so happy to meet so many different bands and become a fan of bands, many different bands at Warped Tour. So whatever happens, and I just wanted to say my piece and stuff on Warped Tour. Has been a big influence on me and has expressed me to so many more bands and stuff that I hadn't known, and has gotten me to see bands that I freaking love so much, and, you know, but I'm excited to be able to spend that with my girlfriend next year, and my other friends that are going to be coming with me too. So, you guys can check in the bottom box. I'll put my links and stuff for my Twitter, my Instagram, my custom Facebook page, my Snapchat, my DeviantArt. You guys can also check, I'll put the link in the bottom box there too for the vlog that I did, or if I can get it in this video, for the vlog that I did with, I think it's the annotations or something, for the vlog I did with Nikki Misery, and we did it at the TEI Warped Tour, the TEI class at Warped Tour 2 years ago. So you guys can see what kind of memory stuff we created with that. Also, like this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll be very, very happy if you guys like it. I will love you guys even more. Also, click subscribe and stuff so you guys don't miss any of the videos that I post, and click the little bell icon that's right next to the subscribe, so you guys don't miss any of the videos when I do post them. So you'll get a little notification when I do post, because I got a lot of videos coming up, and I got some videos that I just posted already. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. 안녕.